Hello. Hello. Um. Hello. Okay, yes. Hello. Hello, Claire. I'm assuming my sound is working now. It wasn't for some reason, but now it is. Okay. Spent way too long trying to make my okay, yay, you can't hear me. Okay. Spent too long trying to figure out why my audio thing wasn't audioing. I think I figured it out. All I had to do was switch some stuff around, be really confused, and it fixed it. Hello? Sorry, I just got a message from a friend on my phone. Okay. A little bit, I think. I don't know. I woke up this morning and my throat was like a little bit in pain. So I'm like, that's not good. And like, I have been feeling just a little crappy today, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't know. Thank you. I'm blaming it on Jotaro. I just realized I didn't fully complete the thing. God, I need to get my stuff together. Okay. And now we play the long, boring I Sit Here. And also, what do we think of the new character design? Looking pretty chill, looking pretty cool. My cat Floof is on the verge of falling off my computer, again, like normal. Thank you, twin. Hello, person, yes, get over here. Touch my candle. Thank you, yay, I completed. Okay, don't want to merge heads, but thank you. Okay, yeah, so today's so for today's goals, we complete all of the whatchamacallits, the all the quests, the daily quests, and we get the candles. I really want this cape. This cape looks really cool, but that's like a seasonal thing. Or not a seasonal thing, but whatever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna complete the quests, and we're gonna complete all the other quests I need to do for this season because I've been forgetting to do those because those are a little important. I also just want this cape. This cape looks cool. I would love that. Let's see, what do we have here? A boat for 90 candles. Let me move. Oh my god. Okay. Anything in here that I want? Okay. I don't have $16 to spend. Do you have anything cool that I might want? What's that X thing? Choose a team and find buried treasure to get event ticket light every day. Use the shovel to dig up the treasure hidden near the flags. 15 bonus event tickets have been hidden throughout the area. Just like normal. Okay. Prom, even though you didn't ask, prom was okay, I guess. I mean, I hung out with friends I hadn't spoken to in a long while. Okay, I need to be, I'd spoken to people I hadn't spoken to for like months because reason. Actually there was like one person I hadn't spoken to like months, but that was because, reason, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, it was cool seeing everybody and hanging out. We were playing this one game where we saw like how long we could stay away from this one dude that we're avoiding because he like low-key sucks as a person, and he's just like not a cool dude to be around. He's made some jokes about me and the friend group that were just very unsavory in like so many ways. So me and my best friend, we're playing this game that we're like, can we avoid him without him talking to us? And the answer to that game in question is yes, you can avoid him. we almost bumped into him because he went to the area that we were in to, I don't know, hang out with someone. Oh, hello, random person. And so my bestie comes over to me and she's like, oh my god, he's right behind you. I'm like, I know. That's why I pulled out my phone to play the old, I don't see you and I don't hear you because I'm on my phone, so therefore you can't talk to me because I'm doing things on my phone. Oh my lord, phone, can you shut up? Jesus Christ. I know, right? So smart. So, like, we walk away and like at the end of the dance, we let's see, what do? We crap. We go home to our respective families and yeah, it was cool. And she texts me saying congratulations, we survived. I didn't crap. My brain was not working. But eventually we go home and she texts me saying congratulations, you survived 5 nights. We survived 5 nights at his name. I won't say his name. But yeah, it was it was really funny getting that message. Oh my god. Right. Village of Dreams. We were just there. Do I have to buy the shovel? I hope I don't have to, like, I don't know, grab a spell to use the shovel. I wonder if they could just, like, give me the shovel. But yeah, prom was good. I didn't eat anything at the prom because, what they did for prom was they had, like, tables set out of, like, glad to know I'm not a lone twin. How prom works is they have, like, tables set out with, like, food. And it was mostly, like, finger food. You know, stuff that you grab with your fingers. I don't know. I didn't go over there to see what foods they had. The only way I knew, like, that there was, like, charcuterie stuff was because... they're over here. Was because I was, like, I was recording the dance. And, okay, they do give me a shovel. I was recording the dance and I was, like, looking over at the tables. And there's, like, grapes, salamis, and, like, pretty basic stuff. And there was also bags of chips. I didn't eat anything at the prom. But, like, before the prom, I did, like, chug a tea lemonade rehab because I was gonna need the energy. Also, can you hear the gameplay? I don't know if you can. Nor can I. I can... Okay, my volume was really low. Okay. It's probably because I have my headphones really quiet. I don't know. So, like, when I got home, everybody else goes to bed. And I'm, like, looking through the freezer, and I'm like, what can I eat? Also, today is going to be, like, a semi-short stream. Like, all I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the quest. I'm not really going to, I don't know, do anything, special. Because, like, I just want to get a stream in. I need a stream. Okay. Music's kind of sound like Finding Nemo. So, like, when I get home, I'm looking through the freezer, right? And I find some quote-unquote hash browns, which is more like just cut up potatoes. So, like, I cooked some of those. They weren't hash browns. They were just cut up. They were, like, potato nuggets. No, not like tater tots, but like, ooh, shell. I found shell. So, like, I air fry some of those, and they were yummy. But since they didn't have any seasoning, they were like pretty basic, like pretty basic potatoes. I looked in my seasoning cabinet and I saw the I don't like cheese. But what I did was I saw the ranch powder, the ranch seasoning, if you will. And I like took some of that, and I also the chicken bouillon powder caught my eye. And I'm like, ooh. And I'm like, ooh, that would like that sounds really good on potatoes. But I don't know if I want both or if I want one or the other. So what I did, don't worry, I cleaned the cap out after I was done using it. I take the cap of the chicken bouillon powder, because it's not cubes, it's powder. I put that girl on everything. What I did was I put some chicken bouillon powder in the cap, and I dipped a potato in it after they were done. It tasted pretty good, but it felt like it could use a bit more, pizzazz or something. So what I do is I pour a little bit of ranch powder in the cap, and I'm like, ooh, that also tastes good. What if I try them together? So I put a little bit more chicken bouillon seasoning in the cap, and like I take a bite of it, and I'm like, ooh, that's really good. Except the ranch powder kind of takes over everything. But like, it was still good nonetheless. So like, I put that seasoning on my potato stuff, and after I was done eating the potatoes, I'm like, I'm still hungry. Like, I could still eat. I'm a little hungry. So I'm looking through my pantry, and I'm like, kind of hungry for more. So I'm looking in the pantry, and I see a can of SpaghettiOs with meatballs, and I'm like, when do those expire? What I do is, I check the date on it. Yeah, sorry, my brain is just not braining. So I look at the date, and it expired in a few months. And I'm like, okay, I will eat those. And like, I cook those up and I eat them, and they were pretty good. I mean, the meatballs kind of had a weird texture, but like, they kind of tasted a little good. I'm not gonna lie. Crap, I think I was supposed to look at the map. No, it was gonna expire in a few months. It didn't expire a few months ago. I think they expire in like July. Okay. Okay. We locked in. Okay, so it goes those houses. So like, yeah, I cooked that can up, and I'm like, pretty good. And I'm like, I'm kind of bored. Oh, I thought that was something. I'm kind of bored. What should I do? And I remembered, oh wait, I haven't streamed in like a few months, or not a few months, like a week or so. I don't know how long it's been since my last stream, and I think my last stream was the GTA 5 stream, from what I remember correctly. Oh, I found a crab. And I'm like, okay, a week ago. Yeah, I don't really have a schedule when it comes to streaming. Oh, hello, other person. I see that you've joined. I see that someone else has joined. So, hello, other person. We're sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to destroy your guys' eardrums. I'm okay. So by the statue, but it's not the statue. It's more closer to the houses up here. Okay. sorry. I probably should have done like warning. I'm going to put my microphone near my mouth. Hello, other person. So right now we are just digging for treasure, because that's what this thing is about. It's about finding treasure. I know there's another person here because I have eyeballs. There's 2 people watching this stream. Technically 3 if you count me. Okay, what's this little thing above my head? Why is that there? I mean, there's a flag up there, but I doubt it has anything to do with that. Oh, I found another shell. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, I'm actually good. I just dropped my controller on the floor. Whoops. Just gonna turn down the decibels. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh god. Okay. I have my controller. Yippee. Turn that up a little bit. There we go. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. 4! Gasp! Wow, I'm so popular. I don't really know where this treasure is. I don't know what this whole days thing has to do. I'm still trying to find this treasure. Oh, I found another shell. I doubt that's the shell I need. Okay, up here. Anything up here? Here, let me, oh, we're back down to 3 people. But that's okay. I'm gonna charge my light up, and I'm gonna see if I can find the flag I'm supposed to find. If I'm supposed to find a flag, I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah, I get what my dad means. The whole auto camera turn. There it is. I passed by that like 8 times. Oh my god, I am so blind. There's no, oh my god. Okay. Oh my goodness, did I find it? Oh my goodness, I found it! I should probably not stand on that. Yippee, but I found it! Am I supposed to show it? What do I do? Oh, I'm supposed to dig it up more. Okay. There we go. Okay, I did. I was supposed to dig it up from all the sides. Oh, okay. But yippee, I found the church. Hey, I found. Why'd I? Oh my god. Please don't give me that season candle. Please don't. For the. Oh my god, now it's not gonna be satisfying. I'm mad at myself now. Now it's not gonna be satisfying when I get all 4 of those candles. No, it's not gonna be satisfying because I'm only gonna get 3, even though I technically got all of them. Oh my god, now I'm upset. I want to end this stream. That's a joke. I don't want to end this stream. What spirit should I relive? Probably that one, but audio. Why is my computer audio? Is my computer audio also being funky for you? Why is it? Why? Not for me. Why is it being funky for me? Okay, it's only when I walk over here. Okay, no, it's not being funky. Okay, um, that was weird. Um, you know what I should do? I should re-download EverQuest 2. I doubt anybody plays that game anymore, and I doubt I'll find, like, anybody playing it. Like, for Twitch. But I really love the game, alright? It's for the love of the game. I don't know who you are. Who are you? So what we're gonna do... yeah, Claire, you should probably go to bed. Okay, so what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna look up cheat sheet. Current traveling spirit. Co-pilot, you won't be any help. Okay, chill sunbather. We'll be here until tomorrow. Okay. Where do I find him though? Schedule, blah blah blah. I just want to know where this dude is. Okay, guys. I figured out. Crap. Okay, I figured out the current traveling spirit guy is. We are going to figure out where he is, and oh my goodness, he's in Daylight Prairie. I am upset. Oh, I know where he is. Okay. I've passed by this dude like 5,000 times. Alright, let's go to Daylight Prairie. I was hoping to avoid this place because I kind of hate this. Kind of hate this area. I mean, I don't hate Daylight Prairie. I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know which world I like better, or which realm I like better. I think I like... Even though I don't like going there, I like Eye of Eden better. But, because, like, the aesthetics, the music, ooh, lord. But I also really like Golden Wasteland. I used to hate going to Golden Wasteland because of the stupid shrimps. But now I, like, really like it because the aesthetics, the soundtrack in Golden Wasteland is just beautiful. Like, I find myself going into Golden Wasteland sometimes just to hear the soundtrack. It's beautiful to my ears. So hello, other people. Oh, damn. Well, that's sad. Okay. I also saw a YouTuber saying, don't look at the views. The views don't matter. But, like, in my head, like, how am I supposed to know, like, what people like or whatever? I don't know. I heard that from Edmund X. Like, don't look at your viewer count. Don't look at how many people are subscribed to you. Just do what you love doing. I don't know. But if there's any people that are returning, which I highly doubt there are, I might be sick. Don't worry, I won't get you sick through my PNG tuber. Which, speaking of, I actually want to make a new PNG tuber, not like of this character specifically, don't get me wrong, I love this character, but like I really want to make one of my OC Spencer, who is my Eddsworld OC. Spencer doesn't really represent me in a way, alright? This character, like, represents me just fine. But I really want to turn Spencer into a PNG tuber. I don't know, maybe give him his own, like, website or whatever. Not his own website, but his own channel. Okay. Oh, you're one of these, Spirit. You're one of the... Oh, I hate this dude already. Why am I doing this? For those who don't know, I really hate these types of spirits because not only most of the time are they timed, like you have to do them within a certain amount of time, but it's also just really tedious. Alright, it's not better to do it with multiple people. Alright, it's not better to do this specific type of spirit with multiple people. Alright, it just takes forever, okay? And like, you see how much I am having to like backtrack? Because with this spirit, you don't go at regular pace. No, they slow you down. They slow you down to like, I don't even know. But I just have so many gripes with this game. I love this game, alright? This game is my comfort game, alright? I love this game, alright? I will always support it. Depending on things, if they do something that I don't like if they, I don't know, support people I don't agree with supporting, I won't play. Unless they do something like heinous, I will still continue to support this game. However, there are multiple gripes I have with this game, alright? Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Okay. So you hate me, game. There's just a ton of personal gripes I have with this game. Like, for example, how all of the cosmetics are, like, not cheap. Like, if you want, like, for example, my character, alright, I really wanted this hair, like, 2 Halloweens ago, I believe, or, like, last Halloween, I don't remember exactly. But I thought this hair was cute for the Days of Halloween event. Or the Day of Tricks, whatever the Halloween event was. I think this hair piece actually costed me actual money, and I think it was like $6. Actually, no, I think I can't remember if I bought the hair with candles and money, but I do remember the antlers I'm wearing. I bought that with money. I have spent, I want to say, over at least maybe $50 or $100 just on this game alone, just for the cosmetics. Personally, my personal belief, the cosmetics should be free. People should be able to express themselves in this game without, you know, needing money just to look cute in a game. But no, most of the cute stuff you want is either out of season, you can only get it during specific events, which sometimes those specific events don't even happen. Or they come with a traveling spirit, and you have to wait for that traveling spirit. You don't get to know when that traveling spirit is arriving. Like, it is random. Not to mention, costs money. And if you don't have that traveling spirit, you're supposed to find the traveling spirit, which, you know, most of the time, you know, Google is free. And, like, it's a little difficult to get candles, especially since you now can't candle farm with, like, the newer-ish update, right? This update's been around for a few years, from my knowledge. The daylight candle collecting timer thing, where you can only collect a certain amount of light before, like, it'll slow you down from, like, candle farming. Which, like, whatever, cool, at least people aren't farming anymore. But sometimes farming is the only way you can afford some of the outrageously priced things that are in this game. Not to mention the hearts, okay? The hearts are a whole other thing, alright? Because tell me why the only way to get hearts is through, like, your friends. Because they have to send you 3 candles a day. 3 candles just for a heart. And even then, it's only 1 heart, alright? It's only 3 candles for a heart, alright? Now, maybe if they had something in place where you didn't need friends necessarily, like if they had something in a store where you could just buy hearts, like a certain amount of hearts a day or a week, alright? That would be fine. But no, what they do is you gotta have friends. And if both ways you can get hearts, you either need to have friends or you need to have friends, because the other way is by posting and sharing memories and whatnot, which people won't even see unless you have, according to one of my other friends, I don't know if this is true, but anyway, if you post a memory, 10 of your friends need to like that memory for it to be shown to other players. Alright? And the whole friend and player thing, that's a whole other thing, okay? But just for right now, imagine little Timmy. Alright, he hops onto this game. He wants hearts, so then he can buy the cool things. However, he doesn't have any friends. Alright, and this is leading into my next argument that I have with, my other gripe that I have with this game. Little Timmy doesn't have any friends. He can't make friends in this game because all people care about is the cosmetics and whatnot. And it's his whole thing. And, like, he can't get any hearts to afford all the cool things. So, boom. He looks like a noob. He looks like a noob. Alright, he's gonna get made fun of. I mean, he probably won't. I've never seen anybody get made fun of for having, like, the basic, thing that you spawn in with. But, yeah. Anyways, the player thing. Okay. This game was meant to be a socializing game. For you to hang out with friends, meet new friends, alright? But you don't do that. Like, maybe when this game came out, sure, that's what people were doing. Like, cool, I can make friends with people. Nowadays, it is so rare to find a player that you can actually... that you can actually hang out with and, like, meet them again. I have quite the bit of friends who... like, I have met on this game, and they seemed like cool people, but I never hung out with them again because, one, they were never online, two, that's what this game is. Most of the time, from my experience, you will find a friend, and sure, they seem really cool to hang out with in the first half of, like, playing with them, but then, like, the next day, rare cases, by the way, you never hang out again. Or, like, you do hang out again. But then you never again hang out. Alright? Which, I mean, that hasn't happened to me. I mean, it's happened to me multiple times. But there was, like, actually, just one time that didn't happen. And I actually ended up becoming really good friends with this person. But that's not the point. The point is... From what I've seen, alright, to make friends, you have to find someone, touch candles, and then you can see their avatar. And if you want to, you can offer them a candle in exchange for friendship. Not bad, right? Except, I don't know. I just don't really see people, like, I mean, sure, I see people hanging out on this game, but it's either for, like, candle runs, spirit runs, just runs in general, or just... I don't know. Just... Like, if they're friends in real life, and they play this game, or if they're online friends, and they play this game, and they're like, oh, let's play together. Oh, crap, I forgot. I was supposed to grab this ring. Is this Sonic? But it's just a whole thing. I have so many gripes with this game. I went into it on another stream that you can no longer find because I had the VOD saved, but I never exported it to my YouTube channel. Which, like, I don't regret because my audio quit working, like, halfway through it. But, like, I talked about how you don't really make friends on this game unless the game, like, forces you to make friends. Other than that, yeah, you kind of don't make friends. You make play buddies, and then you never play with them again. But... God, what else did I talk about? So that was over, like, a few weeks ago. I think I also talked about, like... Oh, I also talked about the homeworld thing. the homeworld thing. Okay, so basically back in like COVID times, I played this game for a bit, but I never I never really like I never beat Eye of Eden. So like I can't really say anything about this game that much. Um but other than that, I so the home world thing. All right, I remember I would spawn in. All right, have a fun time, have a fun grand old time. All right, I would log in. I'm already in a home world thing. All right, cool. I play this game again. What do I do when I log in? I'm greeted with a whole new cutscene. And I'm like, I don't remember this from my last playthrough. Guess they must have updated the game a bit. Wrong. Not just a bit, but a lot. Okay, tell me why there's a whole new home world, okay? Why? Okay, hold on. Just, like, give me a second to get out of this cutscene and see, like, how many more quests I need to do. Tell me why. Alright, I log in. And the home world is completely different. Like, I'm gonna... Discord messages up the wazoo. Computer, shut up. I do not want to go through my phone's internal storage. So... I log in. There's a whole new homeworld. I'm like, okay, cool. Did they get rid of the old homeworld? Like, what's going on here? I start exploring. I'm like, okay, cool. Cool. I mean, not cool, but cool. You know? So... Okay. So, what I do... Alright, I'm... Okay. So, like... I realize, oh, they didn't remove the original homeworld. They just... Okay, what I like about this homeworld, though. Alright, you got your outfits, you got the boat lady, you got your traveling spirits, you got your realms. Alright, not everything's not too crowded, it's not overwhelming, everything is where it is, and you can do what you need to do. Alright, you got your quests here, whatnot. But then you have this, which just angers me. Because what was the reason for this? What was the reason to add a whole new homeworld? Okay, so, look, okay. That's a whole other problem I have with this game, alright? I know I said that I was gonna do all the quest things, and then I was gonna go, you know, leave the stream off not being an hour long. Too bad. I lied, okay? So, over there, you have what the boat lady most of the time offers, alright? You have all of these spirits walking around, and yeah, sure, it's nice having the, you know, characters from the game be, like, interacting with each other, you know, all nice and whatnot. However, this building, oh my god, just takes the cherry on top. Alright, you walk in. Oh, cool, it's a little studio. You can change your outfits here. You can change your capes there. Change your masks and your things and whatnot. You can change your hair here, and you can change your hats. Like, not your hats, but like your other little accessories that you may have. And then, you know, you got this place, which I don't hate, or I actually quite like the Season of Radiance color thing, where you could, you know, dye things and whatnot. And it's cool, it's cute, it's quaint. Alright, it has a little upstairs area. You know, the dyeing pool, which kind of sounds a little bad. But, like, you know, you come in here, you dye your clothes. Alright? You come in here, you change your outfit. Cool. Nothing wrong with it. However, However, you come over here. We have an area, a whole other area, where we can also change our clothes. Now, why would you need two areas to change your clothes? Why do you need this? But then, or like, change your instruments, but then also have a whole other area dedicated to doing the same thing. It doesn't make sense, especially since that one's more spaced out and you have to like go to them and be like, okay, this is where I change my hair, gotta remember that, whatever. Over here, you got the pictures, alright? Everything that helps, okay? But then you also got this thing, alright? Where does this lead to? That's a great question you didn't ask, okay? Where does it lead you to? Harmony Hall. You know where you can also go to this? If you go to Valley of Triumph, you go to Village of Dreams, you walk down a little bit, you see a building that you notice you can walk into. This is that building. This is that building you can walk into. They had a thing in the new homeworld where you can go to Valley of Triumph and like try out the different things and whatnot. Not as offensive to me, but like, I don't know, it still lingers me. You also got this thing, which is like a little like Zen area. I'm not gonna go in it. You can look it up. And then you also got this thing, which is like a bakery. I don't mind the bakery. It's not for me. And then you also got the theater. You know where this... It's not... sorry. It's not bad. But it's also just not good, in my opinion. Because you know where it takes you? Vault of Knowledge. You know where that you know where this goes to? It goes to that one area in Vault of Knowledge I can't remember the name of, where there's like other pearls. There's the Moomin season, the Little Prince season, the 9-colored deer season, and then, you know, one of the more recent-ish seasons, which like I loved, by the way. I loved that season. That's when that came in. I can't remember what season it was, but it was the season that brought the village theater. I didn't hate that season. I actually loved it. I have a cape from that season. That I got like almost last minute. Like I had a few hours to get that cape. And like I loved that season. It was very beautiful, and I love how it gave more story to Golden Wasteland. And I loved it. But then you can also come over here and what does this do? What does this do? Go back to realm portals, where there is not only one, but 2 buttons to do that. Why would you need a third option to go back to realm portals? Well, technically, these buttons go to home. But I don't know a single person other than my brother that has this world set as their home world. But oh, that's not even the end of it, passing viewer, alright? That's not even the end of it, alright? Where does this building take you to? Your nest. Which, like, yes, I have decorated it. Alright, she cute, she quaint, she nice. But you know what this also doubles as? Your spawning home. Your home, your spawn point. Where you log into. Your starting point. Where you log into when you log into the game. Why would you make not 2, but 3 different areas for a player to spawn into? Sure, to give it more variety. But it just feels like they're trying... Next thing I know, they're going to add a 4th one. And the day they add a 4th one is the day I lose my mind. Because this is already too much, alright? Because to me, yeah, it feels spacious, but also just feels a little crowded. Like, there's a lot to do, and there's just, you have to do so much just to change your outfit, when you can just come over here to the realm portals and change your outfit. And also, they don't have a little totem where the traveling spirits spawn in. They spawn over here, which kind of just annoys me, because now you have to go up to the spirits and individually click on them. When the totem will just give you the candles and give you the missions. Sure, it's nice to have, a little bit of... Actually, no, they didn't remove the totem. They didn't remove the totem, actually. From what I remember, this totem's, like, completely useless, and it's just, like, here to give you your daily candle, which it already does, but why would... I don't know. And also, I don't know, I think that's all of my gripes, except for... actually, time to talk about something I love about this game, alright? We're actually gonna go to the season I absolutely adore and love and cherish and will defend with every fiber in my being. If you come over to Vault of Knowledge and then you come over here, I think it's like the season of the Lantern or something? Season of Elder Lantern. I don't exactly remember the name of the season, but it is by far my favorite season besides the Aurora season. But this season, okay, I'm not wearing the cape, so I can't really fly and show you guys. But look at how alive it is. Alright, you have the creature, or not the creatures, but the kids playing. I'm actually wearing the outfit, I think, from this season. I think this outfit's from this season. Or not like my whole outfit, but just like my robe. It looks so alive. You can just like... These dudes playing chess or whatever they're playing, sky chess or checkers, they change a lot. There's a lot of like different things happening in this little town that's Golden Wasteland before, Eden happened. And look at that. Look at it just looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. You come over here. I do find this a little stupid though when you have to go to like not even that big of a different part of the map. It takes you through a loading screen, which is a little dumb. But like, look at this. You can get little buns, little steamed buns or something. And it feels so alive. And if I remember correctly, those are the masks for the Vault of Knowledge Elders. Oh, steamed buns. A bun. It's 2 steamed buns for the little player. And then here, I don't know what this lady does, but the little markets with the merchants, it's so cute. You come over here, you get a little cup of tea. Alright, you come over here, you could steal this lady's fruits and vegetable blocks. You come over here, trade a token to receive a hammer. You can come over here and get a hammer. You can come over here and, get furniture, except you actually can't, which is a little sad. I think that would have been cool to add a little furniture thing. Come over here, you can get dumplings. You come over here, you see a person making stuff. You'll come over here, right? You see people, they're laughing, they're having a good time, they're hanging out, they're friends, right? You come over here, it's a little, keep your eye on the box thing, and you can actually interact with it. Come over here. Well, in fact, if you yell at those guys enough, they will put you in jail, and it is like the best thing ever. This is really sad. This is a little sad. Cancel, please. I don't want you capturing my voice. I do hate that option. But you come over here. The nice greenery. You see the old man with the flowers. You see his bench thing. You come down here. Now this is one of my favorite parts, alright? Because look at how old this is. Alright, you gotta imagine this has been here since the Elders. Or, since, Resh. Back when, the Elders were alive, alright? Look at this. Got some prophecies on the walls. Got you got this sun over here. It's sad that they didn't do more with this, but it's just so pretty. I love this. And you got this. I don't actually know what this is doing. Oh, you can like dream. I actually didn't know that this was here, but this is so cool. It's so. Ooh, wait. Do I remember this? I think this was for like one of the quests. Deep shout to call the butterflies. Oh, that's another detail. Some like plaques over here showing like prophecies and stories. I assume they're prophecies. That's just my guess. You come over here, you got some, some players. Ugh, excuse me. You got the dark dragons. I don't really know what this is. I'm gonna have to look up a lore video, which is kind of sad because all the lore videos I can find are speechless, which like is a little sad. I really should have brought my cape. Oh, and that's where you go to jail if you yell at the guards a lot. Did I actually steal my outfit from the old guy? Yeah, I'm wearing the old guy's outfit. I got his outfit, and I love it. I love this outfit. I bought like almost everything from these spirits because hold on. Sorry, I thought I heard talking, and I'm like, can you hear the spirits talking? I think you can even hear like chatter from the guys, which is just amazing detail. Oh my god. And like, I don't have the cape. I don't know why I didn't put on the cape. But if you have the cape that you got with like the season pass, you can go beyond there. Which is like, hold on, I might actually have to put on the cape because it's really cool. Earn the trust to enter dressing properly or coming with a friend that does, which is cool. Real quick, I'm actually gonna go put on the cape because there's no like things to put on the capes, but it's really cool. It's really, really cool. Hold on, this is actually just a bit of an excuse for me to put on this cape and not have to keep this cape on, which I think is also from that season. Sure, let's put on the dyed one. See, okay, look, hold on, let's do a little thing of the cape. It's sparkly, has like a, hold on, let me just set this down. Alright, yeah, the cape looks cute. The inside, hold on, the inside looks like a galaxy and whatnot. Hold on, I can actually, this is one of the few times I use this. Okay, so now, because if you have this cape, you can actually fly around. And it just looks so cool. You can tell how much appreciation and love that they put into this specific season. Okay. Oh, it's so cool. And then you got Eye of Eden right there. I think you could tell that they wanted to do more. Probably, sort of, a little bit. Like, there's a lot of area that, like, you can't really explore because a reason. Like, they never, like, completed it, and it's like, you're not supposed to go over there. This is cool. This is really, really cool. Alright? Because, like, you come over here, alright, some healing water, you see people laughing. The greenery is really beautiful. Is it worth the, technically, I would say it's a little bit worth it to, get the cape. Even though you can't get this cape anymore, which is a little sad because it's a season only thing. Like, if you were there for the season and you, just so happened to, like, get all the spirits as hearts, you can afford this cape, right? It was a season pass only type of thing. But you come in here, and sure, maybe it's not a little bit worth it because it is a lot of candles, but in my opinion, Like, some people may not think it's worth it, but for my happiness, I think it's worth it. And I doubt you can. Hold on, why can't I fly? Did it take my light? Or just... I don't know. Hold on. Give this person a like. What does this say? I won't cry. Cool. You won't cry. Okay. You could see people holding hands with, like, their children. Come over here to the marketplace. It's just... Yeah, you can hear chatter from the NPCs walking around, living their daily lives. They nod at you, or look at you, and they... That's not supposed to happen. That's a little funny. I wonder, can you actually enter this area? I don't think you can enter this, which is a little sad. I think you have to do the quest to enter it. But yeah, when you do like all of the quests and whatnot, that opens up to a, like, when you complete Golden Wasteland and you're... Hold on, I can actually... Never mind, I can't. I don't think I can, I think that was, where did it... Oh, right, oh my goodness, you have to do so much just to redo these quests. You have to go to the lantern, which I will do just for you guys. Except I'm not actually gonna, complete the quest. I just want to show you. Actually, no, I kind of have to complete the quest. But you guys can look it up. It's really cool because it's like the... I'm actually gonna go to Golden Wasteland just to, like, show you where, like... Because at some point, spoiler alert, spoilers, at some point when you complete the season, that was the evacuation area. Because they were, like, because Resh came in and started summoning all this, like, darkness and whatnot. From my knowledge, there's a whole bunch of, like, dark dragons coming in. And so everybody is evacuated to, like, this building. Alright? And at the end, like, you are in that building, but it is, like, Golden Wasteland now. It's, like, all wrecked. Which I think is really sad, because it kind of shows that, like, nobody made it. Nobody made it out of that alive. That's my interpretation. Like, they were stuck in there. They had no one to save them from, like, what I interpret. Okay. Frightened refugee. I love you, girl, but I'm not reliving your spirit. There you go. You can actually see the clock. The light clock thing. Oh my god, the music. Just amazing. I don't know if you guys can hear the music that well, considering I'm a yapper. But oh my goodness, this music. Hey, Floof, you enjoy your nap, buddy? I think Floof enjoyed his nap. But my interpretation of it, since they were stuck in there, they had no one to save them. They were trapped, basically, and all the golden dragons, they're not the golden dragons, but the dragons are relentless, and I'm assuming they died. That's my interpretation of it. Maybe there's, like, your interpretation was, like, they did make it out alive. Like, they... Like, they did survive it. That's not my personal interpretation. My personal interpretation, they died. They're dead. All of them are gone, gone, gone forever. I'm gonna stay here and camp for a little bit to, replenish my wings. Winged light. I would go over and help that person, but I'm feeling a little bit mean today, if I'm being honest. Um, but yeah, it's really nice what people. This goes to show. Um, like I won't say like anything that happened or like what I'm about to show you guys. Unless you already know them, you know, that's boring. But like this is just something that I thought was nice that someone did. Or like that some people have done for like yeah, this is just something I thought that was nice that you know some people have done. Charge yourselves. No, thank you. I already have my wings. But it's just really nice. It's really nice what people have done, even though this is a fictional game. Or not a fictional game, but it's a game. Everything's fiction. Although, it is nice that this game has seasons where, you know, they're based off of, like, stories. You know, like Moomin and The Little Prince. Fun fact, The Little Prince was actually a French children's book called Le Petit Prince. I think that's what it is in French. I don't know. I only did French for like a year on Duolingo. I think Prince is just Prince. Ugh, excuse me. I could be very wrong about that. Prince could be like something entirely different. But I do know that it is something Le Petit Prince. Like Le Petit something something, which means the little or the small. That's something Duolingo actually taught me that I actually remembered. Because I'm a nerd. Okay. So, you know, we come over here. Alright, it's wrecked. It's ruins. Alright. My interpretation is that that's the healing building I was just in. The reason why I have this cape. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the building we were just in. Alright, you see the battlegrounds where the great battle took place. You wanna guess what happened, guys? You wanna guess what happened? I'll let you in on a good hint when I go over and open up this big old door. Okay. So real quick before I open up this big door, we're gonna charge our wings, guys, because that's important. All right, you want to make sure you charge your wings. Why? Because what I'm about to do, I'm gonna need like not like all of my wings, but just like most of them to do what I'm about to do. Okay, so we come up here, we light this thingy. Light. Light? Why aren't you pulling out your candle? You have your candle out. Alright, so you're gonna want to come over here. Alright? Because what's about to go down, you're gonna want to be over here. And this is why my interpretation of they're all dead comes into play. I don't know if you could see it from here, but there's a whole bunch of like dark dragons that come out. Yeah. Now, this is where you spawn in after you do like the season thing. I don't remember exactly what wall it was. I think it was this one. I want to say it was this one. Just gotta wait for a thing to pop up. Gotta wait for those I think it actually might have been this thing. I don't know. But like if you already know what people have done over here, that's fine. I'm just doing this because I want to show it. And also because I think it's nice. because I'm very much like, I immerse myself in fiction type of person. Because I don't have a life, I need to get one. What's this? Hollow Knight main theme. Okay, let's see, let's check this out. This is not the place to have that. Fictional characters died, alright? And you have that? Like, you have a little game, like, oh, cool, fictional characters died. Let's play a game! Wait, okay. I don't know, that's just me. Okay. I want to say it was over here. I remember seeing it over here. Or like something over here. I don't know. But I remember seeing something. And I want to see it again. Because like I haven't seen it. And I would like to see it. I would like to show you guys. Even if you guys have already seen it. I don't care. You guys are seeing it. Okay? Just have to wait for one of those cool little thingies to spawn in. Oh, hello, person holding a torch. Why are you holding a torch? Ugh, my throat feels like 2 days after a concert. And I would know. I would know. Alright. Just, that's all I'm saying. I don't know. I think it was here. I want to say it was here. Probably wasn't here. Let's see. What if I make one? Yeah, make a shared spell. I would not like to create a challenge, actually. I don't really have much to put here. Excuse me. Nope. Okay. Bloop. Save and publish. Bleep. Okay, I cannot. Okay. Okay, really thought I would do that. That one thing that I needed it to do. Is. Indeed. Whoa. 2 people in a shared spell. Oh. Oh, that's sweet. Russian, I can't speak. Okay. Cool. I want to say it was there. There was another thing over here. Oh, what was that? Hello? Are you gonna summon again? Oh, yes you are. Okay. Hi. The final puzzle is over there. You went a bit too far. What puzzle? I don't really care about your puzzle. Kinda just looking for shared spaces, not puzzles. Okay, this is kind of dragging it out. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. When I came back to this area after the season was over and the quest was done, or like when I had finished the quest and I came back to this area, there was like a little memorial thing, if you will. It had flowers, it had the picture that I put up that you saw. It was nice. It was nice seeing a little memorial. Congratulations, you did it. You completed the wasteland. Good job. Alistor. Aurora. Okay. Okay, are all of these things just challenges? Do you really think this is the time and the place to have this? This is a memorial, for Christ's sakes. Okay. But it had like flowers and it had a like RIP thing. It was really nice. It was really nice. But that's gonna be it for today's stream. I'm sorry that this stream is like an hour 16 or so minutes long. I didn't plan for this to be 16 minutes long. I was planning for it to be a little under an hour, maybe at most, but that didn't happen. But hey, there's always next time for when I can have a stream that isn't an hour long. Maybe I can have a stream that's not even an hour, not even like 40 minutes, maybe like a 20-minute stream. I would be fine with a 20-minute stream. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's stream. But really, really, what? Thank you, game. But bye. This will be on my YouTube channel, which you should totally follow. No, I'm not editing these streams. I'm not doing that. I don't edit my streams.